Hey guys, this is going to be part 1 of my glute series. Since I personally do 3 lower body sessions a week, I decided to turn it into a series and show you exactly what I do to grow my booty. So I'm just going to run through a few photos of what my booty looked like before I started working out and what it looks like now with my current routine. Now to kick this series off, I figured what better way to start than with glute activation, so let's get into it. It's just recently become more known and popular to activate your glutes before actually jumping into your lower body session. So glute activation is a series of warm-up exercises to help strengthen the muscles in your butt, and this will help your ability to perform your compound movements such as squats, lunges, hip thrusts, etc., and it's honestly game-changing. So when you do activation exercises, you're sending a message for that muscle group to wake up. This way, when you jump into your compound movements, your butt is sure to be firing, and since you've properly activated it now, you're less likely to compensate and use other muscles such as your quads, hamstrings, and lower back, which will also help you in preventing injuries. I personally found that doing activation exercises for my glutes really helped me because before I started doing them, I was very quad dominant and I would always feel sore in my quads the next day, never so much my glutes. And then I started doing glute activation exercises, and you can imagine my pure excitement once I started to feel sore in my glutes. This is why I personally recommend you implement these following exercises into your lower body session routines or a variation that works for you. So let's get started. The first movement I will be showing you today are called donkey kickbacks. You'll want to start on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and your knees hip width apart. Your spine and neck line in a neutral position while tightening your core to prevent you from bending your lower back. Lift your leg while your knee stays bent. Now use your glute to pull up and squeeze at the top. If you'd like this workout to be more challenging, you can always add a band like I do here. I continue to do this for 15 reps on each leg. Second movement is called straight leg kickbacks, similar to the donkey kickbacks, but here I will be using a bench to elevate my body and get a little bit more movement in my leg. You can do these on the floor without a bench though. Place one leg on the bench along with both hands just under your shoulders, spine and neck in a neutral position. Make sure you're keeping your core tight and kicking your legs straight back and up, then squeezing at the top. You can continue to repeat this motion or add a pulsing motion at the top to make it more challenging. The third movement we will be doing are called clamshells. This can help strengthen your medial glutes for better stability. To start, lay on your side with your feet and hips stacked. Make sure your feet are in line with your butt, your knees bent, and your head resting on your arms. Keep your core tight and raise your top knee as far as it can go without rotating your hips. Now hold it at the top for a second, then bring it back down to starting position and repeat. The fourth movement we'll be doing today are glute bridges. Lay flat on the floor with your knees bent up and feet flat to the ground. Then push up through your heels, lift your hips up off the ground until your knees, hips, and shoulders are in a straight line. Squeeze your glutes and keep your core tight. Hold for a few seconds, then release and repeat. You can add a band to make it more challenging or add a weight to your pelvic area. The fifth exercise we'll be doing today are band walks. Place a band right above your ankles for more of a challenge, or further up your leg but still below the knee to make it a bit easier. Bend your knees slightly and assume a half squat position to activate the glutes. Make sure your feet are lined with your shoulders so that your body weight is evenly distributed. Now take a step as far as you can to the side and back in with the other leg. and repeat. I usually do about 10 for each leg. Exercise number 6 is going to be banded squat walks. Place the band right above your knees and assume a squat position. Keeping your weight in your heels to hold stability and hit the glutes, you will want to step to the side and then in with the following leg. Continue to hold the squat position throughout the whole exercise. I do 10 steps each way, so 20 each set. And the final movement of the day will be side kicks. I find these ones to be rather challenging, especially for balance. So I like to hold on to something while performing this exercise. So grab onto a wall or a bar, but make sure your body is aligned. Then kick your leg out to the side as high as it can go while staying as straight as possible. You can progress this exercise by adding a band or holding a weight on the leg you are kicking out. This exercise will definitely ensure you are feeling the burn to end off your activation session. You can either run through all of these exercises and repeat them 2 to 4 times, or just pick a few that you really liked and go through them before starting your lower body session. I hope this video helped you out today, and I cannot wait to share the rest of my glute series with you. So please stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe down below, as this all really helps me out. Thank you for watching.